Magazine Dreams, starring Jonathan Majors. Is it the stuff of dreams, or is it a little bit of a nightmare? Next at Mark at the Movies. So on Monday night, I had the opportunity to go to an AMC Screen Unseen, and it was a surprise, of course, haha, of Magazine Dreams, starring Jonathan Majors and written and directed Elijah Bynum. And really surprising because if you recall, this was a Sundance Film Festival release all the way back in January of 2023. And the reason that it hasn't come out was because of all of Jonathan Majors' legal troubles. And we're not going to get into that. This is not a political channel, but released in 2023 at Sundance Film Festival, really had all the marks of Jonathan Majors getting a Best Actor nomination for this, and he is spectacular in this movie. He is a one-man wrecking crew. But the reality here is that it's been bought out. Disney no longer owns the property, and it's getting a silent, sneaky release, I guess you could call it, and hoping to make a few bucks back on a piece that, well, it's wonderful as far as the acting goes, but I don't think it's going to do a lot for Jonathan Majors' career. So, Magazine Dreams, what is it about? It's about a young man who has a tremendous amount of challenges in his life, who is a really focused bodybuilder. And it's partly in the world of bodybuilding, but really this is about Jonathan Majors' character and his failure to be able to make human connection. And Jonathan Majors really is a powerhouse. He is the entire film. He's in every scene in the movie, and there's many scenes where it is just him. He is jacked in the movie. Oh my gosh, does he ever look like a bodybuilder? And I will say that the first hour or so of the film is really interesting. It's leading up to something. It becomes almost like, okay, so this is going to be a Taxi Driver. If you remember Robert De Niro's Taxi Driver in the 70s, this whole idea of one man's descent into madness. But then it turns out a little different. I don't want to get too much into spoilers if you decide to see it, but Jonathan Majors' character makes different choices in the movie than De Niro's character does. It's more of a modern telling, I guess, of Taxi Driver, but it's violent. It's hard to watch. It is a hard movie to watch, even without all of the outside legal troubles that Jonathan Majors has. It's tough, but I'm going to be honest, because I know what I know about him. There were plenty of times where I'm like, oh, and I'm kind of closing my eyes. I'm like, is this kind of what he's like in real life? It was hard for me to separate those things. Some of the writing is brilliant. Some of it doesn't make any sense. The character Killian makes some real poor legal choices, but yet the script doesn't follow up and get him into trouble all the time. So it's like, wait a second, he did that, but there's no consequence. Weird. This is strange. And then it kind of descends into the last 45 minutes. Will he or won't he commit crimes or do all these strange things? And there's so many different human interactions here where he's just awkward and intense and strange. And it's really hard to like this guy until the last couple minutes of the movie. And by that time, he's so far gone. It's a really difficult watch. I would say overall that, when I came out of the theater, it's such an intense film that I didn't recommend it. I gave it 2.5 stars. I would bump it up a little bit. I would say a low 3-star rating just because of how amazing Jonathan Majors is in this. He gives it his all. His body looks incredible. His acting is, if he didn't have these legal troubles, He would probably be on the fast track right now with Kang the Conqueror and Marvel still probably on track. And he might have been an Oscar nominee this year, possibly. But the movie itself, barely recommended, really tough watch. The script doesn't always deliver, and it doesn't quite know what to do with the character and the consequences of his decisions, but then also all the human interaction as well. Haley Bennett is in it for a little while. She has about a 1 6-minute dinner scene that's very awkward with her pretty much just having to be like this most of the time, so not much of a stretch for her. Um, so that's it. It's going to come and go. So if you want to see it in the movies, it'll be a couple week release probably, and then you can probably catch it on streaming. So Magazine Dreams, 3 stars, low 3 stars for me for Mark at the Movies.